Morning everyone, how are we? Let me just sort this radio out before we get bang-a-ranged. Right, Fiesta. We're back, right. Where was I going with this? Fiesta, that's what we're doing. So the quarter panel's out. Let's take you around. Let's take you around. Quarter panel's out. Dynamatted all the interior. Made an MDF spacer. We've got our kicker speaker in. And then I've just got to dynamite the back of the quarter panel. So that's silent, and then put it all back on. But that's one done. We weren't going to do these speakers. But I told him when I took the panel off, I sent him a picture. Basically saying, come on, let's get it done. So there's our little MDF ring. And obviously our kicker CS speaker. That's to go in the other side. It looks nice. And it's going to sound a ton load better than that crappy stock rubbish. I've also been painting this morning. The Duratec arrived yesterday. And we've got some textured panels coming on. Obviously these are the side pieces that are going to mount the crossovers. And then over here, all that goodness. So the box is now flexed, so I sanded it all down. We got a nice first covering on that. It's just drying at the minute. And our ports, and then our other supports, and the amp tray, or like the box, you know, the beauty panel holder. This will all get painted up, but yeah. Some good stuff, that Duratec. I'm well impressed with it. Really, really good. So yes, he is coming on. Won't be long we can get those in, and then start with the fiberglassing and fabrication of all the nice stuff on the outside. But you know, it's important to have good at the back as well. Morning everyone, it's Alex. How are we? We are cracking on, but guess what? The magazine is out. I'm just going to show you, so if you want to pick one up, you can do. I'll just show you this. So that's the issue that you're looking for. It's issue 12. And there is little Lucifer, look. How cool is that? So yeah, issue 12, Absolute Lotus magazine. That's the cover. I don't know if I can expand it. Let's have a look. No, I don't think I can. Can I zoom in? Yeah, that works. So there he is. There is Lucifer. How cool is that? I'm a bit chuffed. A bit humbled. That's nice. What day is it today? Friday. So my Steve Mead stuff is here. It's in from America. I spent 2 hours on the phone yesterday trying to deal with Parcel Force, or should we call them Parcel Farce, because they couldn't arrange a piss up in a brewery. Their system were down for taking payment for import duty, so tried online, tried on the phone, wouldn't work. Somebody was supposed to call me back, she did, but it rang once, then went to voicemail. She called from a private number, I couldn't get her back. I requested another emergency call to get it paid so I could have it delivered today. We could play with it and do some testing. Obviously it'd be nice to set up the gains on the old Fiesta, but evidently they, you know, don't know their head from their arsehole. So I've had to pay this morning, and it went through, it worked, but now I'm waiting till Monday, so that kind of sucks, but you know, we'll get on, we'll carry on. Fiesta is coming on, it's going well. I hope to get it finished, if not today, tonight. I'm going to plan on doing a late one. I want to get all this stuff installed today, and then we will be tuning and setting up tonight, ready for collection. I don't really want to drag it into tomorrow too much, but the back quarter, this side, that side is here. So obviously this is now sound deadened, so it's not going to rattle. Some Dynamat on there, and then I'm just we've got the MDF speaker spacer in. I've obviously dynamatted the panel behind it and all across the front, and then we're going to get our kicker, get it up the right way. Our kicker, I like that. There we go. Kicker CS speaker. These things are ace, little two-way coaxial, a really nice sound. And the edge is ribbed. Look, ribbed for his pleasure. Yeah, so that'll go in. That'll sound really nice. The other side is done. Let me just get in. Spin it around. So now you can see that one's already in. That's all nice and sounded. So speaker in, cables on, and then we've got to do head unit, camera, sorry, head unit, amplifier, have a little bit of a tidy up, get it all back together. On the dude's bought different seats as well. Messaged me last night and he's like, ow. So I was like, yeah, go on and buy them. So he's bought these, he's bought ST seats. So we'll be refitting different seats back into the Fiesta. Obviously these have got the bolsters and whatnot, bit more comfortable. But it's kind of having all sorts of little upgrades, so it'll be quite nice when he's done. Nice. So I will hit you up a bit later on when I've got a bit more done and we can talk some more. But for now, I need to crack on. See you soon. Evening all, how are we doing? Right, Fiesta is pretty much back together. Everything's in. Radio is waiting to go in. Fascia kit is done. But I've picked up some mad interference obviously from the loom. So we're going to try high level input with the gains turned down on the amplifier, see if I can lessen the loom. Had a dodgy connection on one of the tweeters, which has taken me an age to track down, which pissed me off. But that's done. That just needs to go back on. So yeah, got to sort out this interference. We've got the old alternator whine when the engine's running and the volume's down. There's a buzz. Always happens with amplifiers. It is one of those things that's a natural occurrence. But now I've got to stop it. So we're going to go high pass input because it is just a cable. At the end of the day, it's just picking up interference. But with low signals like RCAs, you amplify more to boost the low signal. So you increase the chances of pulling through and picking up and amplifying all the car's kind of what we call dirty noise. So with a speaker input, you don't need to amplify as much because the gain is higher. But what you tend to find is you can kind of eradicate. I did it on a focal focus that we put loads of focal stuff in. Same principle. It interfered, it buzzed, and we used the speaker terminal input and it was fine. The only downside is I want to try and keep the RCA leads running the subwoofer because that is giving me control over the subwoofer in the back through the head unit. So we need to do both. So the RCA leads run out of here, out of there, through the carpet, up there, and up inside the dash. So it's only a short run, but I think it's picking up signal here. So we're gonna come back. I'm gonna go home, see the girls for a bit, put them to bed, maybe grab some food on the way back, and then work late tonight to get this finished. I'm tired, I'm beat, but we keep going till it's done. I keep going till it's done. So I will see you in a bit. We'll chat again later on when I fix the problem. I keep fucking cutting my hands. See you in a bit, peeps. Morning, everyone. Technically it's still the same day. Technically it's not. What are we at? 12:15. What's that? 21 hours I've been up on this. It's done. Finally done. Focal sub is in. 4-channel amp is in. New interior. Wanted the ST stuff. Speakers are in the doors. Tweeters. And obviously the kicker stuff in there. Head unit is in. Fascia kit. Obviously it moves the screen up because this extends out the top. A lot of the dash had to be cut, so I'll run the hoover around quickly, get up these little fibers. But it is that's the old binnacle. That can go in his new box. So there's the Pioneer. Steering controls are working as well. But you should like that. USB's in the glove box. I'm kind of pooped. That was a long ass day. But I'm happy, I got it done. Mark will be happy when he picks it up, no doubt. That can go with him. Engine bay, obviously we've got the fuse, all cable tied up, running into the car. It is such a baby Aston Martin, that front end. So he's done. Fascia's in, sounding good. I'm gonna give it a quick hoover. Then I might get some sleep. You never know. Oh. It's always a good idea to eat a kebab, isn't it, late at night? And after you've eaten it. Oh. I don't know why I do it to myself, but every time it seems the right idea at that time. Ah, oh, fucking crickle paint, look at that. This Duratec stuff is mint. Look. Beautiful. Right, bedtime. Latest, people.